there! This is Keli Sim DeRitis of Cooking with Poji Bonesy, and I'm here again with Marilee Bramhall of Iola Wines, and we are doing some taste testing, some food and wine pairings for our upcoming classes at the Cove in Normandy Park, and we're pairing some of Marilee's beautiful wines with some recipes from Cooking with Poji Bonesy, my new cookbook. So we are trying a truffled mushroom galette.
Can't wait to eat this.
And a galette is really just a free-formed pie. And so this one is a savory pie, of course. So it's got some ricotta cheese, some Gruyere in there, a little truffle and salt from my friends at Retrovo Selections, and some crimini mushrooms sauteed with olive oil, a little more of the truffle and salt, and then I've just drizzled it with a tinge of black truffle oil.
Wow.
From Abruzzo.
Yay. This is so fun because it feels like a really nice blend of France and Italy. Again.
It is, yeah. Truffles. We've got the black truffles, like the black truffles from southern France and from central Italy. And you got the cheese, you got Gruyere, and you have the ricotta from Italy. And then the pastry is so flour, water, salt, basic, butter and lard, which I mean, when you think of France, you think of butter in their pastry, and Italy, more lard. They use more lard than butter, but this has a combination. And I've added just a little bit of vodka because that helps break down the gluten and make the crust a little more crispy.
Okay, wait, how many people knew that vodka could break down gluten and make your pastry a little bit more crispy?
The alcohol does it, yeah. And also you can use vinegar, that does it as well.
But vodka's way more fun.
Vodka's more fun, absolutely. And then again, the crust has a little Gruyere. So you've got the Gruyere in the filling and in the crust.
Wow,
yeah,
fun. So we have 3 wines. We're going to try.
We're going to try it with 3 different wines.
We're going to be doing a bit of experimenting. We have a rosé from Provence, and we have also a Bordeaux Rouge from Cadillac in Bordeaux, and we have a Mercure from the Côte Chalonnaise in Burgundy, or Bourgogne, as they say. Yeah. So. We're trying to honor their request that they be known as Bourgogne instead of Burgundy because they're the only region in France that didn't have their region anglicized.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you think of Bordeaux and Champagne,
and
Provence. They all were able to keep with their original name in French, but Burgundy went from Bourgogne to Burgundy. Yes.
Well, it should be Burgundy.
Bourgogne.
Bourgogne.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So we're gonna give it a try.
Okay.
And see what we like best with the truffle.
So which way should we go?
I think we should start with the rosé.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I would go rosé, and then the Mercure, and then end with the Bordeaux Rouge. Is what I'm thinking.
I think. Yeah, I think.
So of course we start with wine. A sip of wine first, as they say in WSET. Start with the sip of wine first.
Yes. And why not? I mean, really.
Oh, this rosé.
Favorite rosé.
Yeah, Domaine Luquette from Bandol. It's really a special.
And Bandol, it's kind of above Cassis, is it? Kind of near the sea?
Yeah, so if you keep going further along the coastline after Cassis, you'll come to Bandol. And Sophie lives about 10 minutes by car from the sea, and she actually grew up working on the sailboats.
Oh, really?
On the Mediterranean, yeah. And one of the many kids in France that grew up in a vineyard, Sophie's family's been on this land since 1791. And actually her cellar was built in 1860, and her press was also built in 1860, which she still uses. She still uses.
1860. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of history in the glass.
Yes,
it's really fun.
In the glass. We love that.
Yeah. So should we try?
Yes. Okay, let's try
and see what we think.
The galette.
I'm one of those people that absolutely loves mushrooms. That is just delicious. Try it with the wine.
And the crust, did you see how creamy? How nice and crunchy. No soggy bottom.
No soggy bottom, yes.
You know, that's nice. That's actually actually a nice pairing.
Yeah, you know what it makes me think of is lunchtime. If I
Well-
were going to serve this at lunchtime, I would serve this
With
rosé.
the rosé, yeah. Well, it is a French picnic
Yeah.
dish, so perfect.
Gosh, it actually goes really nicely.
Doesn't
with,
it? With the truffle.
You know,
is that kind of interesting that it goes with the truffle?
You know what's fascinating to me is how versatile this wine has been with everything that we've tried it with.
Yeah, it really goes.
Tapenade to chicken liver pate to truffled mushroom galette. We've covered a lot of different kinds of food that really taste
and
great.
It goes well with everything.
Yeah, it really does. Okay, should we try with the Mercury?
Yeah. Okay.
So trying the
And
wine.
this is the one from Petit Monde?
Yeah, this one is from Petit Monde, and this wine actually, Iola Wines, my business, focuses on wines made by women, and this wine has a woman in ownership, which is really exciting for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's from the Côte Chalonnaise in Bourgogne, as we were saying.
I think I got mine mixed up.
And it's got such amazing cherry on the nose. A little, slightly herbal.
Yeah. No, and I really get
Strawberry.
the dark cherry. Like you say, right now they're at PCC. It's starting to be in season. I always remember that around my birthday that cherries, but it's not for a while. But
I was going to say your birthday must be coming.
Well, it's in early July, but I always think of the cherries in early July. Yeah, because right now I think they're not local cherries.
Right. That it's amazing. This crust is so crisp.
Yeah, I think it's the vodka actually, and the cheese, a bit of cheese in it, and the combination of the butter. Because butter has obviously it has some fat solids in it, that it makes it heavy sometimes. And where lard, people think lard, but and I really like just the it sounds terrible, but the rendered pork lard that you can just get in the bakery section, and it's shelf stable, and it is it just adds this lightness to flakiness to croissants or pastry. Yeah, and you use it in sweet crust or in savory like this one. Good.
That's a winner for me too. Yes. I would also take this on a picnic. No, I would. For me, they're both great in different ways. I think they're both a can't miss. Yeah. Honestly, it's almost like a mood. Like, am I in the mood for rosé today?
Or if it's a bright sunny day and you're in a field of lavender, then
I'd probably go with rosé. Yeah, and then if I was going to have a really long picnic, I'd probably bring them both so that I could transition from rosé to this Mercury.
Or how about like a first course for a dinner? Would you a nice multi-course dinner? Would you choose the red?
I would. Yeah, a more formal type of affair in the evening. Actually, I'm going to back off on that. It doesn't have to be formal. An evening.
Yeah.
Having friends
or
over
winter
for
time.
Dinner. Or winter.
Because mushrooms are winter time too.
They are. Yeah, fall.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, so next we're going to try our Bordeaux Rouge and see. I love to smell this wine.
It really has a complex nose, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And it's, Cabernet Franc and Merlot, so a nice blend. So you get that kind of velvety plum from Merlot, and
there's an earthy smokiness.
There is.
Then I think that's going to go really well with the truffle. So let's see. Let's see if it does. And really the contrast, I think, maybe of the truffle will help bring out that fruit on the attack. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
The attack?
The
first flavor?
That's something that, do they say that in Italy? They say it in France. The attack is that first.
I've never heard that in Italy.
And I love that terminology.
It's a great visual.
It is. Here we come. After your taste buds.
And actually, it really does. You really get that fruit on the beginning.
Oh, wow.
And then, in the end, you get a smoky creaminess.
That
Well, I
goes
think it's
really
with the cheese.
well with the cheese.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Are you surprised by that a little bit? Or
Well,
no?
I mean, I had it in my notes.
You had it in your notes, of course. So no, she's not surprised.
Of course, I wanted to taste it because
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever be one of those people that says this will go with this, because I'm such a believer in the fact that we all, at this point, we should just be drinking what we love and eating what we love. And if you like to drink something with a particular dish, then do that.
Then
do
it.
what's enjoyable for you. Do what brings you happiness and joy.
Yeah.
So don't be bound by rules.
Right. You know, my favorite, I think, well, if you're doing the summer picnic, I would go with the rosé.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're doing that elegant dinner and this is a course in there, I would go. Yeah, go with the last one.
With the Bordeaux Rouge.
Yeah, it's very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it is almost like, I agree with you. It's almost like the middle one from Mercury could sub in at a picnic. I would bring them both.
Mm-hmm. This seems
in case you had someone that was afraid of rosé, you could offer them. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have. You could maybe just spare them from the. Did you know that rosé is actually red wine? It's just on the skins for less time.
Yeah. But this is a very sophisticated pairing. I
think so too.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
excited
it's lovely.
for our class at the
Yes,
Cove.
class at the Cove coming
Class
up.
at the Cove.
All right, salute. Salut. All those things.
Yeah, all those things.
Chin chin.
We're getting on an airplane soon.
Oh my God.
Can't wait.